Shit. Ow. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title, it's a little bright. Hopefully I fix that later. And as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about, that's funny, I said that and it stops getting bright. And we're going to talk about how to tell if a guy isn't over you, right? How to tell if your ex still wants you around, wants to come back, maybe regrets breaking up with you. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below. I love you forever. And if you want to check out my course, Traction Academy, if you're watching this video, these kind of things will never happen if you get my course. Okay, so link is down in the description. Here's the thing. A lot of women will come to me and they'll say, well, I know he's not over me, or that he's still some delusional shit, right? And they'll say stuff like, well, he still looks at my messages. He still reaches out here and there. He's still, we're still Facebook friends and things like that. But what they don't understand is you have to look at the context. Okay, he's still opening your things. Okay, he's still friends with you. Okay, he reaches out once in a while. Doesn't mean shit, right? None of that means shit because he broke up with you. If he still cared, why did he break up with you? Okay, none of that stuff matters. What I see as a guy, as a coach, and who has seen this pattern many times, is this is a guy who's trying to set up having his cake and eat it too. Because there is a reason he broke up with you, and usually it's assets versus liabilities. There's more liabilities, right? Meaning maybe it ran its course, maybe it, I thought it was my cat. The shirt back there. Maybe it ran its course. Maybe I'm just not meant for relationships. I want to see what else is out there and things like that. But that doesn't mean the assets that you provided are gone. If he knows that he can keep in touch with you, and you're going to take him back, right? While he's going to go out and see what else is out there. And if it's not out there, he thinks he's going to keep in contact with you because you're going to take him back. Now, why does he think that? Because you're obviously hurt after the breakup, and he's the one who left you, okay? And if you guys had a good amount of time together, a year, 2 years, whatever, even 6 months, right? A lot of women don't want to give up that investment. So she's going to take the guy back, and he's going to take advantage of that. Another thing is a guy might still be around because, again, not only is he going to have his cake and eat it too, but he's going to try to have the best of both worlds. He is going to try to sleep with you for sure and get what he wants from you while being single and doing what he wants, right? And again, he's going to do this because he is going to try to take advantage of the fact that you like him. So he is going to try to sleep with you. And if you fall for this, if you take him back, if you sleep with him and all these things while you're single or while he's single, he is not going to get back with you. Why would he? There is no effing point. I have so many clients who come to me who tell me they're crazy about this guy, right? And this guy is kind of treating them as an option. And they sleep with the guy. And I'm like, why in the fuck? Like, why? And I don't want my clients to take this personal, because I don't mean it personal. I would say it to men, I would say it to women, I would say it to my own daughter, my own son, I would say it to anybody. What makes you so special that even after you guys have hooked up and he's getting what he wants from you, that he's, and he's single, he's in the best situation right now to have his cake and eat it too. What makes you so special that he's like, oh, well, this is, I'm going to leave, even though I'm getting the rent for free, I'm still going to pay rent anyway. Like, he's not going to come back to you if you're sleeping with him in hopes that he changes his mind. When he's talking to other women, he's having his cake and eating it too. He's free to do what he wants. He has his freedom, but he's still having sex with you, okay? That's just not going to happen. So how do you actually tell if a guy is not over you, or if he is going to come back? In my opinion, it's the stuff that happened before the breakup, right? Before and up to the breakup, like the moment of the breakup. If the breakup was impulsive, I think he might come back. If there's a lot of assets and he broke it off with you and you don't think it was a good or strong enough reason, he might come back. regret is a very, very, very strong emotion. And a lot of guys feel regret when they break up with the girl because they act. If you think he's taking you for granted, okay, let's put it like that. If you think he's taking you for granted, he might come back, because what usually happens, this happened to me. This is a perfect example where I broke up with the girl. I remember back in college, I felt amazing after breaking up with her. I was like, hell yeah, I'm free, I can do whatever the hell I want. But it was an impulsive breakup, and I think I took the relationship for granted because it started getting routine and it ran its course. But there were a lot of assets. You know, even something as valuable as air and water, we take for granted. Why? Because we get it all the time. Doesn't mean it loses its value. It's still very valuable. You can't live without it. And that's kind of how I felt with this woman at the time. We broke up. I broke up with her, and I felt good for the first month after breaking up with her. Then, I'm telling you, exactly, day 30, it hit me like a brick. I regretted it. And it's because now I see what the world was like with and without her, and it was better with her. So if the guy broke up with you impulsively, he might come back around, okay? But again, you have to look at the relationship up to that point. Was it overall a good relationship? If a guy broke up with you and the relationship on average is kind of average, a guy's not going to go back to average, okay? He's not going to go back to an average relationship. And that stands for both of you. You shouldn't go back to him if he's just a piece of shit and it's not fun, but you like him. You know, but I like him. If he treats you like shit and he's not a good boyfriend or he's not a good guy to talk to, end it, okay? Don't waste your time. It's not going to work out long term. But to sum all this up, it doesn't matter if he's still friends with you, if he still reaches out here and there, if he still opens your snaps or Instagram, and he still follows you on Instagram, or that shit doesn't matter, okay? You don't know what his intentions are because he broke up with you for a reason. He's probably trying to have his cake and eat it too. But if the breakup was impulsive, if you think he was taking you for granted prior to it and things like that, I think there's a good chance of a guy coming back, okay? So with that being said, ladies, I love you, take care, and peace.